Cool. A very sunny day here in the Netherlands, and it's the 5th of June 2023. We're on call number 21, UX call number, research call number 21. It's been a lot of calls, but we're like kind of finally getting there. We've got Art, we have Jakob, and yeah, let's get going, guys.
Should we do an intro to the toolkit for
Yeah,
people
go
who
for
are
it.
new?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like I've done it the last month of meetings. Do you want to do this one?
Jakob, would you like to do it?
Do we need to do it if there's three of us? Or
It's just, I guess it's in case anyone's watching, right?
Yeah.
No, you're better in this. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So the UX Research Toolkit is basically a toolkit for builders in the Bitcoin ecosystem. It's just a toolkit. It's meant to be like a recipe book. So pretty much you follow the steps in the recipe book, and you can conduct these, tests or methodologies to basically improve the performance of your product, whether it's from a usability perspective or from the perspective of your users. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We are now really reaching the final stages where we've, moved the toolkit over from Notion into Framer. I'll do a little bit of a quick share with where we're at. I'll share my screen.
Isn't it all moved already?
Sorry, what did you say?
Isn't it all moved already?
Yeah, I've pretty much moved everything over. I don't know if this is. If I click within here, are you seeing the changes on my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So if you click, so basically the toolkit's being moved into Framer here. All of these individual pages have been created, and it's pretty much being copy and pasting all of the content from those Word documents, Google documents into this and putting them into these separate little pages here. So we have all of the separate ones here. We're going to launch what we do, but I'll show you the live version. So if you click publish, you follow this link. So here you have a home page. The about page still needs to be done. That's where we're going to pretty much talk about all of us building and why we built it. We would need to come up with some content for that one. I don't have any content for the about page yet. The contribute one, I guess, would be for when there's a contributable version. This is not the contributable version because this is built in Framer. And then, yeah, you pretty much click here. Are we building the right thing? You go here, competitive analysis. It just works super smooth. You walk down, follow the recipes.
We don't see the live version.
Now the links is the next step that I need to do, and I've been pretty busy with BTC Prague, so I haven't added in any links. But I see this one link. Is this link working? Okay, so one link's been added in, but pretty much most of the links have not been added in any of the other sections. So next step is pretty much focusing on, adding in links, making sure all of the headings, there's consistency in the headings. That kind of thing. And then Jakob had this fun idea of generating some AI art headers for these for just above here.
No, I don't see. We don't see your screen.
Oh, you don't see my screen? Okay, hold on.
We see. Oh yeah, no.
This one. Jakob had the idea of generating some headers for this one. To
Nice.
Add a bit of happiness to these pages because they're quite text heavy.
Mhm.
And yeah, pretty much.
Do you want like? Oh, so we want headers similarly to like Bitcoin design guide, right? That some headers on each page.
Yeah, the Bitcoin design guide has headers. I feel it kind of breaks up the heaviness of the text.
Yeah, I'll be happy to like work on this. Just to ask you, do we want the header itself be on the image, like the
You mean like something for moderated usability tests, like yeah.
yeah, but I mean the text, should it be a text moderated usability test in the image or be below?
As you wish. Yeah, we can try both. I'm open to both. Maybe it would look nice with it on top.
And
Yeah, we can try both. I don't know.
and the other question is, do we want to keep one style, consistent style on all of those, or completely vary it?
I have no idea. Um, Maybe try to keep one style, and if it's not possible to keep one style, just freestyle it. I mean, the Bitcoin design guide also doesn't have all of the same style in images.
Yeah.
So just yeah, be fun. I mean, I think you can get some really cool. I don't know what you would type in for moderated usability testing. People on their phones or something.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that won't be realistic, right? To be more, yes, abstract. We can kind of try abstract as well.
Yeah, you can try some abstract, you can try some, and then maybe we can just have a Figma file where we can just put all the header images into. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm feeling pretty good that I managed to get all the content in. I mean, I still look at some of the pages and I'm like, finally, it looks live. It's not living in Notion anymore. So it feels good. Feels really good to have it.
Big congratulations, team. That's a huge deal.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, feels good. Finally, we have it live. We've actually built a product. It's almost there.
I mean, arguably the product existed on Notion. This is just a clean, beautiful product.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
In terms of the written review, with you going to, or just timelines in general, with you folks going to Prague, the next few days you're probably very busy with other things, right?
Yeah.
The two of you. And then when are you back from that trip?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday, and you probably need like a day or two to like get your shit together after that, right? Okay. Because in thinking in terms of timelines, that means that about a week from now, you'll be able to start working again, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. This week is like I have capacity this week, so I could knock out a few ideas for the about section, which we will talk about now. Like we'll talk about the
Yeah. Good
skeleton
one.
for it, right? The about section, I'll clean up the like I'll finalize the review of all the documents and I'll highlight the changes like I mentioned, Mo,
Yeah.
so that you can go back and see. Okay, that's helpful.
And then
And
I think during the PTC Prague, do we want to like accept our talk? Do we want to show? Do you want like spread word about Toolchip?
Yeah. Tomorrow, I think I want to pretty much focus the whole of tomorrow on adding in those links. It shouldn't take me more than 3 hours linking to all of the links, the documents. If I really just put my head down, focus on adding in links, I think I should be good. Then we have something like live and kicking to show people in Prague.
yeah,
Perfect, but
well,
it just needs the headers, but it's fine. I think it's more than fine as it is.
I think
the headers. Go ahead, Jakob.
yeah, just be nice to if we more like catch, if we like doing like networking, we find some maybe not designers, but like some people who are working on some product that may be in need of tools, so we can make contact with them and kind of try to
See how they're like what they're saying. Yeah.
yeah, either in there yeah, or just try to make them try it out for us. Not maybe not on conference, right? Because they'll be on conference, but
Yeah.
to have a contact with them and then later get
I
back.
mean, you could just be like, pull up your phone, look at the site. What do you think?
Yeah, as well.
That's called a gorilla test,
Yeah,
right?
we can do both, right? But I think the testing itself of it is, if someone really has a product and problem, they want, like, it's kind of hard to test it in a conference in a way that they probably need to read it out, think about it, and try to apply the method.
Hmm.
So it's but showing the website and just getting their first feedback is also very useful for us. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
all of those, I think, activities would be useful.
Okay, then it seems like what we need to do is create the basically minimum viable presentable product for
Mm-hmm.
Prague. Okay, in which case, um, Mo, you're right that the links need to be added in 100%.
Mm.
The about page needs to be done, even if it's just like stupid simple, right?
Okay.
And I think we remove the contribute button
Okay.
for this iteration, and we add on every page, we add a feedback button, and the feedback button just literally is an email.
Can we
Um,
can we just link to GitHub and contribute? Like people can go to GitHub and create
Yeah.
issues, I guess.
Yeah. What I can do is I could probably create
For
a
now, of
template.
course, because later we will probably expand.
Okay, I need to. So, where would you guys see this button going? Okay, hold on. I'm just
Well,
gonna
that's
share my.
what. Yeah.
So, let's say they're on the home page. So, where would you see? Where would you see the?
Go scroll down. I mean, it could literally live um, at the main nav to the right of about instead of contribute. It could be provide feedback, and it leads to a GitHub issue creation process. It could be that,
Yeah.
or it would be on the very very bottom. If you scroll all the way down, it's just a little like pill button that says provide feedback.
Yeah, I feel like if it's here, it's a strong call to action.
Sorry, I can't see your mouse.
Oh, sorry. I feel like if it's here, it might be a stronger call to action.
Yeah.
I
Okay, we
could
can do
turn
that
that
for
into
sure.
a button. I'll see if I can do that tomorrow.
Hmm.
And then I'll just see what's the quickest, fastest way, whether I link it to my email address for now or whether I link it to GitHub issues.
Or maybe you can link like Google Forms, like quick, just open, just not to create a survey for quickly, but just to create like one single open
One
question.
just paragraph, freestyle writing, whatever they.
Write any feedback you want
Yeah,
without quantitative data. Just that's also
yeah,
maybe.
Literally could be that. I mean, again, the intention is just to get people's eyes on it and
mhm,
let them play with it. That's
yeah, exactly.
literally it.
So let
Right.
me just write this down on my to do, because otherwise I'll forget. So I'm just gonna write here to do, add in links, add in feedback button. All right, so I'll focus on that tomorrow as well as my presentation.
What are you presenting on, Mo? We don't. I
Well,
don't know.
actually, we totally forgot to share that with you. It's a shame that you're not coming to Prague. I've asked Jakob to present the toolkit with me because you're not in Prague.
My
Yeah,
heart.
I know. So he's presenting with me. I would have totally asked you if you were coming to Prague. We would have all presented together.
Don't worry,
It's
you're on the slide.
totally okay.
Hmm?
I'll support from the side.
I do have a super cool. Let me show you the presentation quickly. I do have. Wait, I'm gonna go to Figma really quick. This is the presentation. I'm just gonna go really quick. I'm gonna share this tab instead. Um, so Jakob and I have been working on this presentation. It's so nice that I get to work with you both on other stuff. I really like that. So Jakob and I are presenting this presentation together in Prague on Wednesday. We're going to be presenting. So we pretty much put this. You can see Jakob is still on the Figma, but we put this whole presentation together about what it's like building. We tell a bit of a
Mhm.
story. Jakob starts to talk about research. I start to talk about the reasoning behind it.
Mhm.
Working in a silo, and then I have this image of all of us over here.
Oh my god.
I know,
When
right?
did you manage to take that? That's so funny.
Yeah, I managed to screenshot that off one of our calls.
Oh man.
I was just wanted like a thing with all of us. So yeah, and then we spoke about like how we did the survey, how we got feedback, how we pivoted, how the pivot. We spoke about the pivot.
Mhm.
You know, Jakob speaking about Bitcoinizing it. He created a super fun AI image.
Oh, that's old Jakob. Look at that. Very
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
cool, right? He's like sciencing it. And then pretty much we just say this is what the kit looks like now, and then lessons learned, and then we say try it, and then pretty much linking them to this. So that's going to be at 4:30 CET on Wednesday. We're co-presenting,
That's beautiful.
and Jan's also going to be there. Oh, I'm giving you so much of FOMO. I'm sorry.
Max FOMO. Mhm.
Jan is also going to be there.
I love it. I'm glad that you're going to be able to present it.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's get to work. Okay, so if we create the headers, no, the headers are not priority. If we
No.
create the live links, if we create that either button or feedback interaction, that'll be good. Let's talk about the about page.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me what does the about page need to do for the user? What problem does it solve?
I guess maybe a little bit of a story. What's in it for them? What's in it for them is how using the UX research toolkit will benefit their product development process. I mean, that's like the most simply put thing that I can think of. And then I'd also like to have a little bit of have the human element and speak about how the toolkit was built and that the toolkit was built collaboratively and just mention some of our names. Just so one is like what's in it for them, and two is, we've been building this toolkit collaboratively. These are the people who've been involved. And then, from there you can pretty much hyperlink names to sections that people worked on, that kind of thing. Which I might not be able to do tomorrow, but we can just leave it for names for now in that about section. And then we can hyperlink it afterward to the pages. What do you think? What do you think should go on the about page?
Jakob, what do you think?
Just the goal of this toolkit.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe a few words like who created it, that we are part of Bitcoin design community, and that's it. I don't think there's need to be much there.
Yeah, I think so. Keep it short, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Not too many, not too text heavy, just like 2 paragraphs, something like that.
No, later we could expand it with a story, which is basically our presentation.
Yeah.
And then the short version could be like 2LDR, and then the longer version would be our story.
I like that. Yeah, that's cheeky. I like that.
Keep it short, keep it sweet for now, and
Okay, well then let's assume that for Wednesday there's a TLDR, right? What does the TLDR say? Created this toolkit to help you build viable, feasible, usable Bitcoin products more efficiently and effectively. What else? I'm gonna try sharing my screen.
oh, you're not sharing the screen now.
1 second. Okay. TLDR.
Mm-hmm.
This is sentence number 1. Optional sentence number 1. Sentence number
Something
2
like
is
this toolkit is meant to be as easy to use as possible. Something along those lines. We want you to feel like getting feedback from users is an easy, simple process.
Maybe, yeah, maybe something also for who it is. So it's for maybe for people like who are knowledgeable of Bitcoin but are not knowledgeable about UX research, or maybe but also about, I don't know, designers or product builders or researchers who are, I don't know, coming to Bitcoin space. Uh,
Okay, something like this. We created it to help you, blah, blah, blah. Shouldn't be a drag. Toolkit is stupid simple to use if it isn't. Okay.
Yeah. And then speak a bit that, this toolkit was built as a collaborative process, and it was built in public.
Collaboratively and in public.
Yeah.
We could go bold and say we aim for hyper Bitcoinization, so we need builders to build the best Bitcoin products. Joking, but
Not joking.
products. Yeah, that's good.
We threw in our hyper-Bitcoinization of the day. Cool. Momo, Jakob.
There's another guy from the community that also helped. I just need to get his name because he also helped with reading through stuff. I'll add his name. I forget.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And then, didn't Letitia also help?
What about the guy who created the research repository?
Jakey adds. Jakey adds his name is his Discord.
Okay. Anyway, this is stupid simple. We can do this. And so the people that helped write something are, I mean, we could, there's writers, right?
Yeah.
And then Momo, you would be the project lead. Christoph would be the project lead. Art would be the product manager. Jakob would be. Jakob, you also were a project lead, were you not? What would your role be?
I would say contributor. I don't.
Lead
Prompt engineer.
Not the product engineer.
No, I'm joking.
We could even just, I don't know. I'll see. Yeah. We can also just keep it really simple and call us all contributors. I don't know. I feel like in the Bitcoin world, they like to keep things really simple and not really focus on titles. But let's just put it out there and let's just see.
No worries. Whatever works for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, so what do we have? We have the about section that needs to be done. Mo, you'll add that in, right?
Yeah. So
Just
do you
keep it
want me
stupid
to pretty
simple.
much just copy paste this in?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Add about section to live sites. Now let's not overthink. Let's just create like something that people could touch and give feedback on.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And let me know as soon as you finish the links because I have people to send it to.
Really?
Of
Cool.
course. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
People are very excited.
Do you could you share these notes? Oh, here you go. Cool. All right.
Hmm.
Perfecto. I'll focus on adding that in tomorrow. I'll focus
Yeah.
on adding in links tomorrow, changing the button to be a feedback button, remove contribute button. So it's remove contribute button, add in feedback button, add
Provide feedback.
live feedback, and add in links. That's it, pretty much. And add in about page.
Yeah, exactly. And then once we're back in whenever we meet again,
Yeah.
we'll need to start thinking about spreading it on socials, like how we're gonna do that, who's best to send it to, um, because ideally by then we'll have some feedback from people, right? We'll be able to add in a little bit of an iteration, right?
Yeah.
And then we can start sharing it with people and getting feedback more broadly.
Exciting stuff, guys. This is like live. This is real. It
Yeah,
feels good. I think once we have these AI images at the top, it's going to be super fun. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do it after Prague probably.
Yeah, no, of course, there's just no time.
I also have a concert today, and
Yeah.
so I'll be back at evening to try the presentation, and tomorrow morning I'm going to Prague.
Yeah.
busy boy, lots on the go.
Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Should we wrap it up? Is there anything else we need to touch on, or should we just wrap it up?
The only thing is when we should meet next.
Good one.
I propose not next week, the week after, because this week you're going to be progging. Next week you're going to be probably working. We'll get some feedback from people because it'll be like live beta kind of thing. And then if we keep it to that Thursday, the 22nd, how does that feel?
I have another UX research call on that Thursday, the 22nd. It's actually with the European Bitcoiners.
Okay.
That's scheduled at the same time.
Yep. Yep.
So,
And I have this is my Albi community.
This is your Albi call.
I mean, I think it's a different hour, but I always prefer to have it less calls
yeah, of
For
course.
sure.
for each other. But I can do it that week as well if we keep the.
Would the Wednesday work at the same time as your UX research call, Mo?
The Wednesday would work, yeah. The Wednesday, the 21st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work for
And
you
if
as well, Jakob?
Yeah, it works.
and if
Perfect.
it was 1 hour after, if we started 1 hour later, would that work for the two
Well,
of
what
you?
time would that be?
That'll be 6
So
for us.
It'll be 5. That would be 5 our time, Jakob. Jakob.
I think it'll be 6, but we need to double check. I'm okay with that, but
I would more lean in towards what was it? 5. 3 UTC. Does 3 UTC work for you, Art?
I don't know what the UTC is. So what time do we start today in UTC?
In UTC, we started today at 2 UTC.
Okay, so 3 UTC is an hour later,
Yeah,
which is perfect for me.
it works
Okay.
for me as well.
for me as well.
Perfect.
So let me just write a note here. Set up next call on the
Wednesday the 21st.
21st at that would be, what time did we say? 3 UTC, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is an hour later. Okay.
So the goal will be to summarize feedback then and come up with a plan.
Yeah.
Summarize feedback and think about distribution.
Yeah. Cool. All right. And Art, if you want to stay on the call, we can just stay on this link. I can stop the recording and then we can just carry on working. Or if you want to have a break.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool, guys. So that's it. We keep it short, we keep it sweet. Jakob, enjoy your concert tonight.
Thanks.
Yeah, fun.
And
For
I'll
all of
see
us.
you in Prague, Jakob.
Yeah, see you.
All right. Cheers, guys. I'm going to stop the recording and then I'll just stay on, all right? Bye bye.
Bye, ciao.